Let's bring in ABC News Political Director and Washington Bureau Chief Rick Klein joining us. Rick, good morning. It's always great to have you. So let's start with the more than 70 million people who have already voted early. What is that telling us now?
Yeah, good morning, Wade. It means people are dialed into this election already. Turnout already approaching half of the final number from 2020, which set a record. Election day voting, of course, is still to come. And across the key battlegrounds, we're seeing some trends emerge. In Michigan, for example, likely Republicans right now, about 42% of early voters. That's up 6 points from 4 years ago. A similar story in Pennsylvania, a 10-point jump among likely Republicans. And similarly in Wisconsin, Republicans about the same, but Democrats dropping a bit as more independents are voting early. It's not clear right now, Wade, if these people are just people changing when they vote as opposed to sign of genuine enthusiasm. And I should note that Democrats have been showing up a little bit later in this early voting period, building up some of the advantages they're going to have going into Tuesday.
And Rick, how are the potential paths to victory shaping up in those battleground states?
Yeah, let's start with the 538 polling average, because these are the 7 states that almost certainly are going to determine the election. And you can see the polling is so close everywhere, about 2 points tops separating the candidates. If you were to translate this into the electoral map, if the polls are right, a big if, of course, this is where the race lands. Trump with 287 electoral votes. That's more than the 270 that he would need. But let's play it through. Let's say that the polls are off by a little bit and that Harris is able to hold her advantage in Wisconsin, Michigan, and also take Pennsylvania. That's 270 electoral votes. That's the presidency for her. On the other hand, let's talk about a potential Trump path. If he's able to win in Nevada and Arizona, as well as Georgia and South Carolina in the South, he is just 1 state away from victory. The best path that he has is probably Pennsylvania, the biggest battleground. It's also where a Washington Post poll had Harris up by just a single point. Basically, this is a tied race.
Yeah, toss up at this point. All right, Rick, thank you so much. Always appreciate it. And on GMA Monday morning, House Democratic leader Hakeem Jeffries will join us live here as we inch closer to Election Day and the Democrats work to win the House majority. And then on election night, stay with ABC News. We will have all the results as they come in beginning at 7 p.m. Eastern, reporting from both campaign headquarters and, of course, insight and analysis from our powerhouse political team. Again, that's 7 p.m. next Tuesday, November 5th.